People know we're streaming.
Yay! Turning up my Firefox so that music is audible to chat.
I can't even spell the word waning. I'm a fucking fraud.
I have now forgotten how to spell the word waning.
I have.
There are two N's. Okay, yeah. Because it's Waning.
I disagree. I think there should be 3 N's.
No! I think that would spell the end of the world.
All right.
Usually the end of the world has more than 3 N's.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, and once I get back, we'll go ahead and start.
All right.
But the end of the world only has 1 N in it.
Yeah, but it has more letters than just 3 N's.
That is true.
Hi, chat. Who's ready for the new anime season?
Yay!
I know I am.
Yay!
Yay!
The last anime I started watching was Jujutsu Kaisen. And then the
Last one.
Netflix subscription ran out, and I was like, surprisingly, I don't care.
I mean, wherever you got off was probably a great point to do so.
Mahito was fighting blonde guy.
I've never seen Jujutsu Kaisen.
I see.
No, I did watch a little bit of Jujutsu Kaisen. But after I started hearing about how the new manga was going and the new manga chapters were going, I kind of jumped ship.
Yeah. It really killed the motivation.
Yeah.
I gotta agree. I guess, unless you count Parkour Civilization as an anime, because I have watched both full episodes.
You know, that's it's about as good as some of the things coming out of Shonen Jump these days. So yes,
I really liked watching Naruto. Like all the constant flashbacks and stuff. You'd think would annoy me, but because of my memory problems, it was actually really nice. I knew what was going on the entire time.
I literally told my friends when I said we should watch this. The first movie is literally Naruto normal, Naruto original.
Yeah.
Second one is literally Naruto Shippuden.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back, Tiny.
Welcome back.
Tiny, what are you watching this new anime season?
I don't know.
Tiny, you should know. I've already talked to you about this.
The thing is, I don't remember the names of these anime.
Oh my god, Tiny, I'm looking. Let me list out some animes I know you're going to be watching this season.
Okay.
ReZero Season 3.
Yeah.
You're going to be watching Blue Lock Season 2.
I didn't finish Blue Lock Season 1.
You didn't? Okay, that's a bit odd. I heard you watch that a lot, so if you're not that one. Shangri-La Frontier Season 2.
Oh, I'm definitely on that.
You will be rewatching X-Arm.
You will be rewatching.
No.
You will be rewatching Kiba.
God no.
Let's see.
What's that one anime that's like 10 out of 10?
Parkour Civilization.
Besides that.
Let's see. Oh, you're talking about Ari Ferretta.
No, shut up.
You love Ari Ferretta.
No.
Me
Maybe you're talking about
information
Hugto
on the
Freaky.
internet.
That is
Oh
an
my
actual
God.
10 out of 10.
Gosh, I forgot the name of that anime. But you know what I'm talking about, the girl with the prosthetic arm?
Violet Evergarden?
No.
Oh, you're gonna have to be more specific.
Everyone lives in a moving fortress.
Oh, you're talking the fucking one that wasn't based on a manga. It's kind of like Monster Hunter.
Decadence.
Decadence, yes! That is my favorite anime ever.
Oh.
Decadence
It's
is
good.
great. It literally 10 out of 10. but it's got a huge spoiler in like episode 2. So you want to jump into episode 1 blind.
Well, I've never heard of it, so that means I get to watch it and enjoy it.
The other thing we're watching is Gun Gale Online 2.
Oh, yes. That one actually pretty good. They should do that more. Take a shitty anime and make a different author write something in the world. That's actually good.
Yeah,
exactly.
Anyways, I think we are ready to start session.
Yeah.
Let me get things ready. Emptiness. A desolate campsite. The architect, long gone. No. We don't start here. A figure sits on the edge of a cliff, looking out into its expanse. I truly had no idea that you were capable of doing this. And for that, I respect you. However, you have forgotten that we live in a city full of gods. He turns to the block of ice behind him. There are things more powerful than you can imagine, especially if you are willing to sell your soul. But that's all us mortals can do, right? Sell pieces of ourselves to be relevant in this world. He turns back to look at the black hole that swirls right where houses once stood. You can still hear me, right? I have to bring you to the boss, and he'll decide your fate. He stands up, dusting off his clothes and straightening his tie. No hard feelings, just business. With each step Vic takes, the ground seems to freeze around him. A cold, dead air. And then, someone shows up. What are you doing with my sister? Vic turns around, staring at the only guard of Old Town. I suppose I must explain things. Your sister has wronged a very powerful man. Then, in that moment, Midnight's shield began to glow. Already knowing a fight is inevitably going to start, Vic tried to analyze this magic. What god could it have come from? He flexed his fingers almost instinctively. He has the power to freeze things, even magic itself. But as he looks at Midnight's shield, he realizes it's not magic. No, it's something far stronger. You see, he told himself the lie that you need to sell everything in order to be stronger. However, there is another way. A path only walked by masters. Midnight here is a weapon arts user. You said she wronged a powerful man, huh? Midnight smiles. Well, that means you've wronged a very powerful woman. And she raises her shield. Weapon art. World order. And in that split second, another spark lights the streets of the old district once again. And now we start the day.
I sure do love not living through, as some may put it, history-altering events.
So, roll me 1d3. Calorie your 1, Pim your 2, and Sparrow your 3. Let's see who wakes up first.
Oh,
you rolling that through that 1d3, Tiny?
Sure, I'll roll the d3.
yay.
Pim.
God's chosen early riser. Pim sits up, looks down. Calorie still there?
Yeah.
Looks at Sparrow. Sparrow still there.
Roll a d20.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay.
Pim, as you kind of climb down the ladder, you hear a light knock on the door. And then it goes from a light knocking to a very heavy knocking.
Pim goes over the window, looks.
Hold on, let me play this song.
Scary.
You see 2 figures.
Oh! Thrown open door.
Thank God it's not who I thought it was going to be.
You see Shallery holding Emlyn, and Emlyn looks messed up.
Immediately, like, bringing them both inside, like, ushering them in. What happened?
Well, you see, Emlyn got into a fight. I believe that she could not win. I watched from the sidelines. There was a lot of magic being slung around. I didn't want to get exploded instantly. I saw a chance to grab her, and I did. She's quite beaten and bruised, and I think she needs medical attention.
Immediately, yes. Pim is going to sacrilegiously pull up the chair and place Emlyn in it. And then immediately, like, Pim picks up Sparrow's glasses and puts them on Sparrow's face. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Was the house burning?
No, Emlyn injured, medical attention.
Oh, okay.
Reaches over. Shallery's back.
I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor.
What?
At least not yet. I'm looking over this person.
What role are you gonna give me?
Straight int.
Straight int? That would be -5.
What about straight whiz?
Still -5.
You know what? -5 is better than anything else I can do. Let's go. Because I'm assuming appraiser doesn't mean anything, because that's for money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I value this bleeding person.
Okay. Success. you'd see a number of wounds, a lot of them like frost, like there's some frostbite, there's a lot of ice, like ice on her body, a lot of puncture wounds, a lot of bleeding and bruising.
What are you angry about? What are you pouting for? Puncture. This is quite serious. Some of this is at least some form of hypothermia. We should get them in some blankets.
Pim is. I guess I forgot to ask. I'm assuming they have blankets, right?
Yeah, you have blankets.
Okay. Pim has ripped them off.
Those are the only ones we have.
What else do we have? Party doesn't have a healer. You're right, Nilla.
I do not mean to rush what is already a precarious situation, but I believe she needs someone to close her wounds.
Yes.
Right.
Do we have a sewing kit?
Do we have a sewing kit?
You do not.
Nothing of the form of a needle. Is there a doctor around? General in the old district?
Rome?
Do any of your followers know?
A local doctor? No. If you want to figure out where a local doctor is, you can roll. You have like history or like.
I got history.
Okay.
Thank God.
What's the value?
I'll just say -2.
That's good. That's good.
Oh,
Crit.
wow.
Yes.
Yeah, you do know a doctor that you seem brought you to maybe like once in your life when you got really, really sick. And
Do I recall if they took money? Or was I too young to think about those sorts of things? Probably.
Young to think about it.
It's a long shot. I'm not sure if they're still practicing. Pim, help me carry.
Roger. Rushes around the table.
What should I do?
We're going to need you to come with us. We're not going to have hands to open any doors. All right. I'll do my best to lead the way. I only really remember the directions from the orphanage.
Mm.
All right. Stand still so I can copy you all.
Oh.
I will not. We will be RP walking to the edge of the map. Thank you.
I'll attack you. Okay, let me bring you to the next map. Boop.
Yay. Cool.
Drag an extra camera.
I see. I imagine Calories knocking on the door.
Oh yeah.
You hear step. Oh, come in.
Oh. Hey. Looks at Evelyn.
Hello, greetings.
Oh, you see this girl turn around. Over here.
Yes, Tiny dragged 2 tokens.
That's fine. Okay. You see this woman that you assume to be the doctor kind of already working on
Yeah.
Emmeline. How did this happen?
Turns to Calorie.
We weren't. You'll have to ask, I heard they were in a scuffle of some sort.
There's some kind of fight.
Yeah.
Fighting. Well, you don't have to worry. She's going to be okay. This is something I can handle.
Thank goodness.
Okay. We tried to keep her warm as she came over here. I saw that there was some amount of hypothermia.
Yeah, I can see it on a lot of spots on her body. It's a little worrying, but nothing I can't fix.
Thank you. To what do we owe you?
I am Dallas Unit 76, but you could just call me Daisy.
Daisy.
Well, it's nice to... This the same person?
Oh, yeah, this is the same person.
It's nice to, see you again, Daisy.
You see she squints at you.
Mhm.
Oh, I remember you. You're the one with the big fever.
I was at the time, yes.
Oh, it's glad to see you doing well.
Thank you.
And basically, you guys notice that Daisy is some sort of machine person.
Mm-hmm.
Her, like, half of her face is like a screen.
Oh. Funky. Is that, I'm assuming, very abnormal for around here, or?
Yes, very abnormal for around here.
I've seen this before once. I was surprised that I'm not surprised anymore.
Are you the... Pim, like, looks around. Are you the only one working here?
Yeah. Most people don't really know about this place. I usually just go around and get sick people and fix them up. Kind of a
Interesting.
secret hospital.
Huh. Interesting.
Let me change the music to something a little bit less. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Do you guys need seats? I can get you some more.
I can grab one. You keep doing your good work, Doctor.
Yes.
Which ones are okay to grab, though?
You can grab anyone. People haven't come to visit usually. Most people don't even know about this place.
Do
Grab
you
stool.
require any assistance?
No. I think I should be okay.
Don't
She
need
should
anyone
be-
to go grab a bucket of water in general?
She should be fine in a day or two.
Okay.
So, I believe you used to live with Miss Yassine?
Yes, that was the case. I have since grown out of the orphanage.
Oh, that's nice. So what do you work as now?
I'm currently unemployed. It's only been a few days. I haven't found any steady work, but I have found some success in negotiating contracts in regards to gods.
Oh, so you're gonna be a big lawman.
I'd hope so, but I need to be able to get over to officially to the college to do so, and that requires money.
I think you'll be able to get out of here and be able to go to college and get the big job. What about you? She looks at you, Kellery.
And Calorie kind of like snaps out of her stupor and looks towards her. Do what?
You know, what do you do for work? Any dreams you have?
Gallery thinking real hard on that. I fix things.
Oh, that's nice. So you're like a repairman.
Yeah. I don't really know what I'm gonna do in the future.
Well, if you fix things, it's a pretty easy job. Things break a whole lot around here.
Oh.
She. Oh, sorry, you go.
No, she's just saying, I'll keep that in mind.
I think I have some repairman memories that I can pass on to you.
You can give people memories?
No, I could just teach you things.
Oh, that works too.
But I do have a bunch of memories.
Right. I'm like, this is so. I went from danger, danger, danger. My friend is dying mode to oh yeah, everything's fine now. Yeah. And I think most people have memories.
Well, I mean, mine are kind of different, as he says. Like, well, I shouldn't. I guess you don't really. Do you know much about automatons?
No, I was trying to be. Are you made of Magitech?
Yeah, she says.
I thought it would be rude to ask.
But basically, we all come with a core, and that's filled with a bunch of magic. And in that magic, we have a lot of memories, and that's kind of how we base ourselves around. Most of my memories come from a doctor, and the repairman, and a little bit of an adventurer.
Ooh. You ever crave adventuring between repairing and, well, I guess repairing in a different degree?
Oh, I used to crave adventure, but it turns out that my existence is illegal in so many countries.
Oh, dear.
So in the meantime, I just decided to settle down and see if I enjoy doctoring more.
I see you have other patients as well. Are... Pim in his brain, like... Are they like... Did you bring them here when they were conscious, or do you find people? How
most
exactly...
of my patients... Oh, yeah, you go.
Yeah. How exactly is it that people are supposed to find out about this place? The only reason we're here is because of, well, looks at Sparrow.
Well, usually they're not. I don't really advertise about this place because, you know, The more people know about it, the more the Inquisitors might come and delete me.
Ah.
So I usually try to help out as best as I can without having a lot of people know.
Right. Pim, like, we were in such a rush, we didn't even see if we were followed or anything. Oh no. Because someone obviously beat up Emlyn to be in this state. Well, the person you're currently caring for is the sister of... Does the only guard of Old Town sound familiar?
Oh, I know her. She's really nice.
Yeah.
We hang out sometimes.
I'm sure she'd help out if anyone... Pim has never actually seen Midnight Fight, and is only very aware of her poor health. Poor taking care of herself.
Don't worry, I'm pretty strong myself.
Is that from the adventurer memories?
All that, and I did get some basic training.
Training. What time is it?
It's the morning.
Right.
Yes, we haven't performed an action, thus it is not the afternoon yet.
Well,
That is how it works.
I guess rushing a person to the hospital, wouldn't that be considered a big action?
I would not know. I did not make a roll.
Oh, but didn't you make a roll to find this place in the first place?
Well, then it'd be my action. The other two have their chance. I will make my arguments in character.
Oh, I guess that's fair. Well, then you two have something to do.
Pim, Kellery, I'll stay behind and make sure.
Make sure that Emlyn's alright?
Yes.
Good. Then it sounds like we are off to go train.
Oh, that's convenient. While you're here, you can help me with my other patients too.
Yes, I had actually offered to do that earlier, but I believe you may have mistaken that for helping specifically with Emlyn.
Oh, great. I haven't had outside help in a little while.
So what do you need me to do?
Pim and Calorie, you disappear to go do your morning action.
I fought for this for you.
Thank you.
I do want to stop by the
tavern because you finished it.
Yeah, I finished the thing.
You can do that after. That'll be an action.
No. My money. Alright, I'll stop by after.
It is a money-making action. It's not that bad.
I'm handing it over. Right. Let's go train.
Okay, so while these guys go, I'll continue the scene with just Sparrow and Daisy. And let me change the music. So, how well do you know medicine?
I have textbook knowledge on medicine.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I have no practical.
Do you know your brown mushrooms from your foolish fool's mushrooms? That would kill you instantly because they're also brown?
Tiny. I have a couple skills. Cook would allow me to notice if an ingredient is not cookable, I'd hope.
Yes. It would let you know if it's poisonous as well.
What about agriculture? Would that help?
Agriculture would help a lot as well, because these are things that are grown. Most of them.
Mm-hmm. And appraiser's my other one that might apply. Well, that would be more if they're worth anything, I'm assuming. Again.
Yeah.
All right, so which would be a better, agriculture or cook?
Agriculture would be better.
All right. Well, what's my modifier for rolling agriculture?
I'll say it's only -4.
Oh, you're really hitting me with that one.
Okay,
Partial?
partial.
Tiny.
So you're able to point out basically most of the ingredients. She just catches you on one that is like poisonous, and it's like, no, we don't. We use that as an anesthetic. You don't want to use that one.
Oh, I see. Only small doses in very limited scenarios.
Yeah, you're actually pretty good at this. She basically crafts up the medicine for the other patients. So, a law person.
Yes. At least that's what I found my most success in. I did a lot of reading while I was in the orphanage. You see, not a lot much else to do.
Don't the other gods scare you? Like, I mean, making a fair contract is fair and all, but you know, the gods, they're pretty I don't want to say evil, but
My first
you know, they can be
contract
spiteful.
My first contract I negotiated was with Volm. I figured if I started there, most are going to be a bit easier. Some might be more difficult, but take it as they come.
Oh, that's fair. Volm? You mean the shadow-eating evil creature thing?
Yes, it's actually quite interesting. The original contract they hand you is actually somewhat of a falsity. The actual contract is read in the shadow of that contract, where the words are written.
Huh, that's kind of horrifying. Well, I guess it's a good thing that most people don't get a contract from.
Yes, my friend who I was negotiating for managed to pull out a pretty good deal from what they've said. They're happy with it.
Yeah, most people, I mean, if the god is fair, most people try their best to get a fair contract.
Mm-hmm.
You never want to accept the first thing the god gives you, at least. Unless there's like one term. But, you know, that doesn't happen too often.
Mm-hmm. Usually if there's one term, I'm assuming there's a lot of things being left unsaid.
Oh, not always. Some gods are pretty simple. They're very, I wouldn't say simple-minded, but they have a very limited view of certain things. Like, have you ever heard of the wheel god?
I have not. Tiny, what do I roll?
You can roll history.
History with a -12?
-8.
-8. Ooh, I can hit this. Let's go.
Oh no, you have never heard of this man.
God of... I mean, I wouldn't put it past them to exist, but yes, that does seem like quite the narrow focus.
Very minor god, but his whole thing is that if you want to do any sort of vehicle transportation, it has to have wheels on it, and that's it. His whole deal is that every form of transportation should include wheels. He's very single-minded in his obsession. It's very funny.
And only transportation, not in any sort of...
Yeah, not just walking around or something. It's just like if you're on a cart that's got to have wheels. If you're on an airship, those airships better have wheels on them.
Yet they don't require like machinery to have wheels as their function.
Yeah, well, it's basically a way to get around the contract. He's not too bright when it comes to how the forms of transportation work.
You know what's something that sort of surprised me?
Oh, what surprised you?
At least in some cases of someone that I talked to. Real quick, knowledge check. Do gods have litigators that they utilize?
Uh, hmm. I guess you could use history, and I'd say +4. Uh, very few gods use litigators because of pride, primarily. Which is why mortals are can easily kind of get around bad contracts.
I feel as if, although this may be speaking purely from ignorance of how prideful they may be, some gods could certainly use a litigator to assist them in writing their own contracts.
Yeah, they definitely can, but good luck convincing a god of that. Like, you kind of grow up in a world, thinking you're better than any living mortal. You're gonna have a really big ego. That's just the thing about them. They well, Miss Yassine, she's not technically a god. She does qualify as one in the city. She did tell me something about the gods. That
do tell.
She told me that she thinks for a second. Let me change the music.
Oh, this is bad. This is gonna be something that
No, I'm changing the music to something nice.
Okay.
You know how everyone's always saying the gods are always scheming. They always have plans. Miss Yassine said that always sounded too harsh about gods. She says they have dreams of how things should work. They have their own set of morals and they want to follow them to a T and make their dream come true. So to us, it just sounds like plotting and scheming to their end, but to them, they're just trying to achieve their dreams. Well, the only god I know is Miss Yassine, so couldn't really tell for sure.
Me out of here, I can think of 2.
So I guess what she was trying to tell me is maybe try to understand them. I don't really know. It kind of flew over my head.
It is an interesting thought, but when someone has as much influence as a god, if all of them are attempting something all at once, society could be pulled in far too many ways at once.
Yeah, it's a lot of chaos. You see Daisy kind of look down as she's giving Emmeline some more medicine. It's kind of the reason why I came to this city in the first place. Fight back. The Tauntauns not being allowed, things like that. I guess it might sound pretentious, but I'd like to yell at them and say, "Hey, I got dreams too," you know?
Well, I suppose, if you ever get the chance.
Well, if I ever get the chance, I'm a little too scared to walk up to the steps of the council and, say my words.
Oh, you were specifically referring to the council. I thought you meant gods as a whole.
Oh, that's something that could happen, but I'm gonna start small with this city. So, I haven't asked because most people weren't able to give me a straight answer. Do you know what's up with Dead Pass?
Personally, as far as I could do is I could probably give you a historical knowledge of the site.
Sure. I'm very curious to know what happened.
Let's see. Let me Teddy roll history check to talk about the origins of Dead Pass.
You automatically fail if you try to roll to know about the origins of Dead Pass.
Even with the book knowledge?
Even with the book knowledge, yes.
Maybe not the origins. What about the earliest history that I know of?
The earliest history would be off books and through word of mouth. What people do say is Dead Pass is a place left to be forgotten. It's never talked about or referred to. You won't ever find it listed on the maps.
Even in my illegal book?
Yes, even in your illegal book, the author did not talk about
Dead Pass.
Yeah, Dead Pass. You're quite sure that Dead Pass was probably not its original name.
Was there any name in the book that does not match a current borough of the city?
None of the boroughs
Were named?
were named at all, but you do know that they did mention all the districts. Like, oh, I'm going to have X amount of districts, and counting all the districts, Dead Pass would be included.
Mm-hmm. The origins of Dead Pass are shrouded in mystery, while some very brief records would indicate that its existence was intended, very little was actually mentioned on the subject. Almost no history of why or how or its original occupants were ever recorded.
That's pretty scary.
And it was left as such for basically as long as we've remembered.
Daisy kind of thinks for a second. I wonder if... I'm really curious to go there. Do you know if it's super dangerous over there?
There's a thick fog that makes it very difficult to breathe. It's filled with undead of some varieties. Some non-hostile, many who are, from what I've heard.
Oh, maybe I'll take a trip if you're taking a trip there. I want to see things for myself,
Mayhaps. Although I personally do not have any business in the near future in the area.
Well, that's good. I'm horrified about going over there.
By any chance, what has had you thinking about Dead Pass today?
Oh, I'm just curious.
And separate...
just, separate from everything and no one wants to talk about it.
And separately, considering I've only been out of the orphanage for about a few days, what led you to believe that I had information on the subject in the first place?
Oh, you don't seem like a person who'd be kind of scared about talking about taboo things. Everyone else is so superstitious, like, you're not allowed to speak about Dead Pass at all. And, my adventurer sense is tingling, and I love adventuring.
If I may ask a question of my own, sheer curiosity, I noticed that there was an object left behind next to the empty bed. Was that somebody's? Is it currently missing its owner?
Oh, that little doll?
Yes, is that yours or does that belong to someone who has since left?
I don't remember. It just kind of showed up one day, and I left it there ever since.
Hmm.
I think someone must have dropped their doll or something.
Well, I suppose, as the evergreen saying puts it, finders keepers.
Yeah, it's pretty cute too. And I think that's a good spot to swap scenes. Caleb, you were going to the inn, right? Or were you doing that later?
I was doing that after Pilates.
Okay, so you guys are gonna do Pilates. I guess we could skip the Pilates section unless you want to go back there to speak with Luthers or something.
Oh yeah, my
Hey, Luthers, I
man.
need your help.
we could fast forward to midday.
It's everybody's favorite Lithers.
There's only one of them, so they win by default.
Yeah, sounds good.
So we're gonna skip
Yeah.
ahead, and I'll bring you guys to the inn.
Yay.
Hold on, I'm
Yeah.
getting the map ready.
Yeah, I'm looking at the menu. I'm looking at what we could possibly eat.
Yeah, food is important.
It is. How much money do you... Oh, I mean, you're about to get money, actually. For your work.
All right, let me make sure that there are no doubles of you on the map. There
No
is.
doubles.
There we go. Deleted them. I knew I was forgetting some doubles. Okay, and then let me drag you to that map. It would just be at this point, Sparrow. You can come if you want,
Yay!
I can what?
since it's midnight now.
All right, I will make my way over since Calorie did indicate they want to go over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
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 Let's do the
Yeah.
chillin'
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
Actually, let's
Yeah.
do Queen's
Yeah.
Watch. I preloaded this, right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Many cameras.
Oh, is there many? Oops.
Oh, there we go.
It's
Now-
so many cameras.
Yeah, I just be forgetting them. Delete the ones that shouldn't exist for me.
Yay!
I don't like them. They seem evil. You, hey Kulik. Hey big guy.
Saw Kulik very briefly during my 5-camera adventure.
I'm sorry. I'm just leaving them all over the place.
Okay. Hmm. Kulik. These folks.
Calorie.
Yeah.
You got the thing made?
She nods and puts it on the table, pushes it over to him.
He inspects it. He takes a look at it. I'll be damned. Well then, this is yours. He flips you a gold.
She takes it and like looks at it like real intensely. Wow, gold.
Well, I'll bite it. Is it real?
If you ever work on Magitech, make sure to price it at gold at the very least. That's how much it should be worth around here.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
No problem. He looks at you, Sparrow.
Hello, greetings.
You know this guy? He says, "What you Keller?"
Yeah, this is my lawyer and my friend.
Ah, a lawyer. Okay, I got it. Looking to get a pact with a god, I see.
Oh, I already did.
Yes.
No, you work fast. How much is charging you then?
I believe my work at the current point is pro bono,
Oh, okay.
considering we were both in the same orphanage.
Ah, I see. So it's just a favor. You're doing it for free for this one.
Yes.
I get it. So. Oh, speaking of that, I couldn't find your parents' gallery.
Oh,
Found
no
other
worries.
goblins and asked around. I couldn't. Nobody seemed to know you.
That's fine. I think I've made some headway myself,
All right. Well,
but I appreciate it.
yeah. He like holds out a hand for a handshake. It's good doing business.
It was.
You should reach out and shake his hand.
I would hire you as personal repairman for myself, but I'm thinking about going other places. So
Yeah, I don't really have many plans to leave here.
that's fair. You know what? I'll stick around the city for a little bit. There's still some bounty hunting work that needs to be done, so.
You know, if you need anything else made, just let me know.
Yeah, sure. If you ever need someone who needs to get stabbed or shot, let me know.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
You see, as you are walking, Calorie, you see Dr. Minnow wave at you.
Let me.
She waves hi.
Calorie waves.
I'll be off.
Up to a new seat.
Hi, Dr. Minnow.
Hello. It's very nice seeing some friendly faces around here at this inn. I wanted to tell you that I have made zero headway with finding my friend. It turns out the old district is quite large, and nobody I've talked to has seen my partner.
I must admit, we also have not made any progress ourselves.
I see. I definitely know he's not dead. I refuse to believe that.
I forget, did we get like a description of the guy?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Did Pim draw it?
I can.
think Pim drew it.
Do you want me to?
We should probably have Pim draw it at some point. If we want to ask people about that.
I can roll for that.
Yeah, you could roll the drum.
Any advantages or disadvantages, difficulties?
Difficulties. Drawing a guy from
a text description, I personally
text
know
description.
is difficult.
I'll just say -3.
That's fair. That's what I would give my commissions. We love a charismatic boy.
Okay, that's a full success. You draw the guy as is.
Is this accurate?
Oh, yes, very accurate.
Okay.
He is a very unique-looking individual.
I
You know,
took
with
some
the two
liberty
different
with
colored
hair.
eyes.
Mhm.
And can I see that for a second?
Yeah. Hands it over.
Shallery like takes a copper piece out of her pocket and like drops it on the floor.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I have to get that.
Oh god.
Olm, have you seen this guy?
Hold on, let me.
Standing purposefully in the way.
He sniffs the page. No, wait. Hold on. Yes, one of my followers have seen him dragged away in the night.
Oh, he's like
I
dead.
believe. Yes. It was an inquisitor that grabbed him.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh. Oh no.
And they made their way towards the place that always rains. What do they call it? Stormgate. Yes, the Stormgate district.
Oh, this is bad.
God.
That's not good.
Dr. Minnow, I think I've seen your friend.
Oh, yes. Do you know where he is?
Vaguely. He was being dragged by an inquisitor in the Stormgate district.
You're serious?
Yeah.
Do you know where they dragged him to?
He drops another copper coin.
I'd like to think that this place is thus that when the copper coin hits the floor, everybody stops and like looks over.
What?
Are you sure it was towards the prison?
Stormgate, yes. Prison, I'm not sure, but what else is there in the Stormgate district? Besides water and prisons and inquisitors.
It's like that fish market.
I don't... No. They would not drag him to a fish market unless they were judging him like one.
Okay.
Well?
Not too sure, but likely the prison.
Are you sure it's not the? Are you sure it's not the fishing stalls?
No, I checked. I mean, I made sure of that.
If they dragged him off to the sunken prison, would you be able to visit him and speak with him? I know they allow visitors, but I'm quite afraid if I tried to visit, they might think I'm doing something.
Sure, I can go check.
Tiny quick history check.
Yes.
Is visiting anybody in the storm prison ever a good idea?
Roll me your history. No pluses or minuses.
Would litigator help better?
Yeah, litigator would help better. You get a plus 2.
+2? Okay.
Sparrow drops a copper coin. Oh my god.
Okay, did
Also-
you know that people are allowed to visit if they are pre-screened to not be dangerous? And, they really make sure that you guys aren't going to be doing nothing. But other than that, like, if you go through all the checks, they'll be fine.
I think all of us have a problem if we don't check our background.
But yeah, if you get checked, you should be good to visit. And another thing is that the prison only emerges from the water once a week.
We would have to go through a very rigorous background check before we would be allowed to visit, and it would only be available to be done once a week. Looks over to Pim. Do you think we would pass that background check?
Looks at Calorie. Thinks of himself. I think you could. I think there's a line. There's a line across the table of maybe the exact person who could be okay to visit there.
Dr. Minnow looks at you with the biggest puppy dog eyes that she can muster.
I suppose if I am that which must perform the activity, I shall see if I can get the process started. See what paperwork I must do. Is there any particular questions you would be wanting me to ask them?
I suppose.
I'm assuming asking them why they got dragged there would possibly cause an issue.
Yes. I'd say just see how he's generally doing and if he'll be let out soon. Or if his stay is permanent.
Any other information you would request if it is indeed permanent?
I suppose not. I'll see if I can. I'll see if I could speak to a high judge or something to see if they can let him go, if that's the case.
I'm assuming I should not ever inform. Well, you would not want me to inform them that I'm coming on behalf of your group or you specifically?
Yes, that would be appreciated.
So I will need to lie.
Yes, you would need to lie, but I don't.
Requesting me to lie.
It won't be the Inquisitors that guard the prison. It's regular guards, if that makes you feel better. They're not too competent.
But do the Inquisitors accept my paperwork or do the guards?
The guards accept your paperwork.
Okay. I suppose if that's the case, should be fine.
This is a big task I'm putting you on, and I apologize.
It is fine. As a prospective lawyer, this is going to have to be something I get used to.
Would you be able to... I know you can't ask him directly because of the nature of things, but would you be able to try and glean why he was imprisoned?
I shall do my best to ask around the subject as best as I can.
Thank you. It's very appreciated.
Calorie?
Huh?
I'm hungry. Do you mind if we get some lunch?
Yeah, my treat.
Oh. How much do you
Hopefully.
get?
I got a gold.
Wow!
Yeah, we could go to the Grey Crown and then never get out.
One of you can get to the
Yeah.
Great
And then never see each other ever again.
Just like the rest of my family.
It's hard making money out here.
Clyde!
More money, more flowers. Well, look at that. I didn't see you guys for a day or two.
I'll be stepping off for the moment.
Yay.
So, what can I get you?
Looks at Calorie.
Let me open up this menu here. I still have some silver as well, so what do you think? Smoked sausages for everyone?
Whoa, we've had a good track record with those. Yeah.
You're spoiling everyone. Okay.
Yeah, I made that +5.
Damn, how much is that each?
Damn.
That's
That's
6 copper pieces.
18
That's
copper.
2 silver, 4 copper.
It'd be 1 silver,
One silver,
8
8 copper, yeah.
Ah, I multiplied the wrong number.
Yeah, you did for 4 people. We're not also paying
No,
for
no,
Clyde.
I did it for I did 8 copper.
Oh, okay.
I do have to take off 2 silver and then chain puts me there. All right.
All right, make your smoked sausages roll.
Yippee! +5.
Physically can't fail this. Yeah, always hit a partial.
16, nice.
That's a full success for
full success.
Calorie, I think.
Yeah.
Partial
Tiny-
success.
I would like to go into luck debt.
Okay, that is a full success. It's working as intended.
I've been wanting to go into luck debt because I want to, advance my magic.
This makes sense.
Sorry,
That was delicious.
twice.
Tiny.
It's because I had clicked to move you back, but you already moved yourself back. Yeah, I was working on my cooking skills, and seeing how, 2 of you got sick last time, and I threw away those shitty potatoes. I'm not buying from that salesman anymore.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, not just you. A couple other people got sick, and word started spreading around, so I cleaned up real quick.
Actually, do you have one of those potatoes by any chance? Or just a potato?
Poisonous ones?
A normal potato.
I got a good potato on me.
Do you mind if we buy that off of you?
You can have it for free.
Thank you.
Helped me a lot. It helped me a lot.
Yes.
Recently.
Yes. I know what we're planting in our front yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
You
go.
get a single potato.
We got a potato.
Potato is +3 ingredient. -2 if you eat it raw.
What? I love eating raw potatoes.
No, you don't.
Delicious.
Shut up.
As someone who's done that before, I can, with full confidence, unfortunately say that Pim would eat a raw potato.
It's like an apple, but in the earth.
I
Strangely
believe
accurate.
The elves call it pomme de terre. I'm not sure.
Personally, if people refer to apples of the dirt, I'd recommend the jicama. They're a lot juicier than potatoes.
French immersion.
Got me.
So, you guys got plans for the rest of the day? Been curious what you guys have been up to since you left. Heard you were getting a house and all.
Yes, we did succeed.
Yeah.
Got
Yesterday
it somewhere safe, right?
It's even got its own little well.
Kinda safe.
kind of safe.
Yeah, that's good.
There's a lock on the door now.
Very, very smart. He says, make sure if any of Brooks' goons show up that you let them know that you got a god on your side and that they shouldn't mess with you.
Oh, we already did that.
That is, yeah.
We actually have two of them.
Ah, even better.
Pim.
He looks very happy that you guys are doing well for yourselves. Just, considering your first day.
Clyde, I don't believe I've asked before, but do you have a god on your side?
No. I prefer working alone.
Well, if you ever need someone to assist you in negotiating a contract, feel free to let me know.
I'll think on that offer. I'm not gonna work for a god anytime soon.
Mhm.
already meddling in our lives too much already. So
All right, Sparrow.
Yes.
We gotta talk. Contract stuff.
Yes, we do.
We go outside for that.
Do you mind if we talk contract stuff at the bar, Clyde? Or, Calorie, do you specifically want this outside?
Specifically outside to cause less of a scene.
All right. Should we do it at home then? It's not that far of a walk.
Oh, sure.
That way it would not hurt by anyone on the side of the road.
I think while they're discussing contract stuff, potentially, Pim is doing his best to go through the dirt. Make sure it's good.
Not gonna talk to
There's that.
Colic.
Pim is unsure if he's in the clear yet. with Inquisitor.
Not gonna talk to Ymir. I'm not talking to any of these three.
Nameless forever.
These guys.
you
I'm
don't
pretty
want
sure
to talk
these
to the
guys.
goons?
I'm not talking to the goons. They might know us.
I mean, they're in mourning. I don't want to disturb them.
They got back from a funeral every day.
All right, let me
Yeah.
bring you over to the next map. Where is the house map? There's so many maps.
By the way, what did you tell our sensei about why I wasn't there?
That you were aiding the sick.
Thank you.
Yeah, gotta keep your good rep.
Mhm.
Hopefully sensei bought it.
I don't think so.
Ooh.
Dirt.
Oh, Pim.
Hmm?
Hands you the potato.
Thank you.
Are you sure you want to put it in that dirt?
That's what I'm about to make sure. See if this
Okay, you
is
have fun
any
with
good.
that.
Yeah.
All right,
I know you're
Calorie,
jealous.
Let's talk.
Yeah.
Let's talk contract stuff.
While you two are talking contract stuff,
Yeah.
let me go to Pim.
Oh yeah.
So, Pim,
Yeah.
you were trying to plant. What are you doing?
First he's gonna verify that there isn't like a, like there's, like, there's no grass growing over this.
Yeah, there's none.
Meaning that it perhaps isn't actually the best. He's going to basically be sifting through it, trying to make sure there isn't like no one buried a corpse here, or like no one buried a big rusty broken sword or something. Just anything to make sure that this will go better than the flowers of the road.
Do you have
No.
agriculture? Okay.
If I was out there.
Roll me your wisdom -3.
I roll a -1. Total modifier. Oh, hey! Full
Okay.
success!
A full success. You start sifting through the dirt. And
Become one with the dirt.
Hold on. As you start sifting through the dirt,
Oh no.
you see something pop out next to you.
Oh no!
Huh?
Huh?
What are you? Hello? Hi?
Hi!
What are you doing here?
Well, I was examining this patch of dirt to see if I could grow. Looks at the
I'm just
potato.
kidding with you. You see this girl float up and punch you in the shoulder.
Yeah!
Oh. I can't believe you came to visit my grave. That's so nice of you.
Yeah.
And you're gonna plant a
great.
potato there too?
Yes.
Oh, that's really nice. I loved potatoes in my past life.
Really?
Well, I think I did.
Hmm.
Anyways, I'm Tess.
Hi, I'm Pim. Offers a shake hand. How physical is this being?
You try to shake their hand, you obviously pass through them. They're like floating like a little bit off the ground.
He just slowly blinks. Did you live here?
In this house? You see she float over to the house. I don't know. I don't remember much.
Do you just hang around? Just here?
Well, that's the thing. I don't remember anything till you started ruffling that dirt.
Blinks. If
Then
I rough...
you could see.
Huh? Now
So
you...
maybe you woke me up? I'm not sure.
Oh! I'm pretty good at doing that. Yeah. Like, it's dawning on him. Slowly.
Anyways, I think this is my grave. Hold on.
I don't...
You see she stick her head into the ground. I don't see a coffin or the bones.
I also don't see a gravestone or any kind of marker that this was a grave.
That's so weird. Pim, roll me... Hold on, let me look at your skills.
Very little. I have etiquette nobility.
Roll me Magitech.
Oh, okay.
This will be
Magic
-2.
I was going to ask, thank you. -2. Skill 5. It's int, so that's 1 of her attribute.
Okay,
Success.
now taking a second look at the dirt,
Yeah.
you realize that what you probably disturbed was some sort of like salt circle or something of the sort. Something
Oh,
that kind of keeps spirits
excellent.
out.
Or perhaps keep spirits in?
Or perhaps keep spirits in.
Well, if there's salt in it... I'm gonna have to get good dirt.
Well, there's dirt over here. She points right next to the plot of land.
I like you.
Oh, I like you too. You're like the nicest person I met since I woke up.
I'm... Yeah! You know...
Oh, I imagine that an incorporeal being does not cast a shadow.
Yeah.
Shadows are a part of the soul, but...
Oh, actually, if you're following that line of thought,
Yeah.
you can roll me your wisdom +4.
Oh. Yeah. +4 and +2. This music is beautiful, by the way. Partial success.
So you do remember something Dr. Minnow said, that shadows have memories associated with them.
Oh! Maybe you don't remember anything because you don't have a shadow anymore.
What?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
There
My
was
head's
like
up
this...
here. She points.
No, it's like this, what was it called? It's this, like, soul science thing uh, something, your shadow has to do with your memories and, like, part of who you are. And you don't currently have a shadow.
Oh, wait, I don't. Where'd it go?
Yeah.
She starts, like, looking around like it just fell.
Huh. um,
So,
It might be easier to just dig up the grass and plant potatoes there, but you seem to want the potatoes where you were.
well, we could just move the salt, can't we?
Oh, that's true. Can you?
I can give it a shot.
Oh, plus 10?
Yay!
Oh,
This
man,
is
I
my
spent
new
5.
bestie.
You see, she lifts a hand and like the individual pieces of sand psionically get lifted up into the air, and she moves it to the side.
Whoa.
Oh wow, I can move things.
That's really cool. I can only light my arm on fire.
Oh, does that hurt?
Surprisingly, no?
Oh, that's really cool. I want to see.
Oh no! I'm not really the best at controlling it. Though, we could go somewhere it might be safer to do that. I mean, it's
Yeah,
already
let's go
covered in,
somewhere.
like ashes and stuff. I wonder if any of that's good fertilizer.
Here, we plant the potato, and then you can show me that cool fire that you have.
Yeah. I think for Tim's evening action, he's going to Dead Pass and he's lighting a zombie on fire.
What
But
the
for now,
hell?
he's going to plant a potato.
Potato.
Is it evening right now?
For his evening action when he gets there. I imagine it'll take time for him to go.
Pim's gonna we're gonna go outside. Pim's just gonna be gone. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
This happens. That's what happens
Calorie
when you
Pim's
leave
missing.
him.
All right,
Yeah.
All right.
we go
So,
inside here.
Yeah.
shall we converse?
Right.
She looks down at her shadow.
What are you looking at me for?
We're talking about the arm thing.
Ah, yes, of course. Apologies. He lifts himself up into the air. Yes. So, the next step actually, how well do you know mage contracts? Or god contracts, I should say.
I'm very familiar with standard law, and I have been dabbling in god contracts, as you have seen my proficiency.
Of course. For our contracts, there are tiers of service. The higher you go, the more power we lend you, typically. Theoretically, there is an infinite amount of tiers a person can go, with a god lending power to their mage. So, for the next tier, I require Calorie give me an arm, and I replace it with some more of my essence, giving her a shadow appendage that can morph and change. But the difference is that the arm is fully in her control.
Calorie,
Yeah.
it is my recommendation that perhaps I suppose you have been thinking about it for a couple days now, would that be correct?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I actually thought of a thing to ask too.
Yes, there was something I was going to bring up, but perhaps you first.
Hey, Vom, do you remember when you couldn't lift all the barrels?
Ah, yes. That was an embarrassing moment, but I remember it.
What if I just gave you half of both my arms?
Hmm.
Hold on, I need to change my token a little bit. That's an eyes up moment.
Half of both of your arms.
Yeah, we worked together pretty well last time when you encircled my arms. So maybe it could be something like that.
Yes, yes, that could work. Maybe up to the forearm, perhaps.
Yeah.
If I may briefly interject,
Yeah, of course.
I would suggest perhaps a lesser possible test run be performed first to make sure that the control that you are used to the control that you will be provided to such appendage so that you do not have any issues with controlling your arms post event.
That's true.
Perhaps we could start with a finger.
He looks at Volm.
No, a finger, yes, that's very easy to do.
Yeah, so this wouldn't be specifically for the power, more to ease calorie into the usage of such appendages.
I
Shadow
don't
Arm
see an
could
issue
still-
with a shadow finger to start with.
Shadow Arm could still grab stuff, right?
Yes, and a shadow finger can work like a, what do you call the thing with the rope that you do? Lasso.
Yeah.
And further question, another perspective reason, if calorie does not enjoy having a shadow appendage, a loss of a single finger would not cause any major problems. There are many who can live life with missing a finger.
Volm mentioned that he could hold it back, not like eat it right away.
Hmm. I suppose, further question, Calorie were to resign the contract, what would happen to these appendages?
Well, I did say I could hold on to the appendage instead of eat them. So I suppose I can simply just give them back in that case.
To confirm, the purpose of this is to eat them, but you would be willing to hold on to Calorie's appendages indefinitely?
Ah, yes. I can always eat other appendages from other people.
Then what is the purpose in the first place?
Well, I cannot replace what is. I cannot replace a thing if it cannot be replaced.
No, as in what's in this for you?
Well, I get to. I get another piece of calorie.
Yet you do not eat it, which I was led to believe that was your end goal.
Well, if anything should happen to Calorie, like an untimely death, I suppose she wouldn't be needing those appendages back, now would she?
I see, so it's almost a form of insurance.
Yes, of course. A good word
suppose.
for it.
I suppose if viewed in that lens, it's not nearly as some may put it, sketchy. I wouldn't assume a god would make a decision that does not benefit them in any specific manner.
Oh, we are not that heartless. If you pray to us, maybe we shall grant you a boon without asking anything in return.
I personally don't really care if Volm eats them or not.
Let us test with the finger first, just to make sure.
No, yeah, I mean, definitely go through the test run, but once we get to the whole thing, like, We're already there.
Mm-hmm. All right. How soon and how much preparation will be needed to perform the rite?
It is something that can only be done during nighttime, under full darkness.
I suppose in that case, will Calorie be in any pain?
The tendril turns to Calorie. I believe there should be no pain in this transition.
I have a quick question, Volm.
Yes.
Was there to be no pain when we first made the contract? I work a whole lot better if people are straightforward with me. If this is going to hurt, then you should tell me this is going to hurt. It's not going to make me back out.
No, the first time was eating your shadow, which is inherently a painful process. I am able to sever a finger without any pain. Might feel a slight cut, but nothing painful.
Okay, I'm going to trust you.
I will trust you as well. I'm assuming we will not be woken up by Calorie screaming in agony.
Yes, I've never failed a severance like that before.
I wish I could roll an insight check.
I'm going to believe him wholeheartedly until shown to be lying.
Teddy, can I roll a? Can I roll just a straight whiz check? I assume.
Yeah, you could roll a straight whiz check +4.
+4. No. Success?
You know, he's can probably do it, but there was definitely times where he fucked up the cut.
Not even when you were perhaps first getting used to possessing mortals. I would think that not being used to interacting with such forms, it might have been difficulty knowing how to avoid the nerves.
I've gotten quite skilled at these cuts.
Yes, gotten.
Well, you know, everyone starts somewhere, even gods, when they pick up a new skill.
Then perhaps one must mention as such, as Calorie said, they're much better if you are forward with your statements.
I am quite confident in my skills of amputation.
Then if you say as such now, I will believe you in your current state.
As if that is all, then I will retreat for some much-needed rest.
Second question, further question.
What is it?
Could we have a written list of all abilities that Calorie will be able to use their appendage for?
I shall write it up later. I'll send Lithers at you.
Please do not threaten me any further.
No, it's fine. We can do this without writing.
Oh, well then, if that is sufficient for both of you, then I shall be going to sleep now.
Yeah, good night.
He slinks back.
Interesting.
I guess I should have said good morning.
Gods who sleep. Gods sleep. Are they capable of unconsciousness?
Yeah, some of them sleep.
Okay. Suppose a being of shadow would make sense if they're sleeping during the day. There's always shadows, though. It's not like they go away. Blithers jump scare. I suppose if that's done, we should probably go see how the potato's doing.
Oh yeah. Them should be back in by now.
And as you guys go outside,
Calorie? Pim's gone.
and we cut.
Maybe they're in the well.
We cut over to Denfast.
He's not in the well.
Lower me in. We gotta make sure.
I love them.
You see Tess walk along the Ashen Trail. Wow, this place looks amazing.
I only see the camera.
Oh. Here you go.
Real.
Real. She, walking along the trail, she like kind of skips. This looks amazing. What will make a place look like this?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
God.
are you okay?
The air is kind of thick here.
Oh, I wish I could breathe it.
Spirit breathing.
Well, regardless, I don't think there's really many people around or much here that shan't be disturbed.
He's wrong. He's definitely wrong about this.
What is that?
He looks at the structure ahead.
It looks like a fountain or something.
Anything in it?
Some really dirty looking water.
I mean, should still be good for putting out a fire.
Yeah,
Well, I didn't grab a bucket.
don't worry. I'll use my new powers to move the water.
He smiles genuinely.
All right. Then I think I'll try.
He listens to the voices.
Hold on, now I gotta change the music.
Yay. Oops.
You begin to listen to the voices, like you have before.
Yeah.
Roll me a wisdom. -5.
As always, you got it, Captain. -5, skill level, attribute. That's a success.
Success. You hear the voices speak to you. And for a second, you black out. And when you come to, you see nothing but discarded ash everywhere. Like it looks like a giant explosion just happened.
Oh, shit! Huh? Huh?
What? Tess? Are you here? Oh, goodness.
Are there, like, embers? He's gonna, like, scoop water and try and
There's
throw
no
it on.
embers anywhere.
No embers?
No.
Huh.
It looks like some sort of explosion happened, but you're not sure.
That's weird. Tess?
You look around for Tess. Roll me your wisdom.
Yay.
-1.
Yay. He checks himself over too. Is he okay?
Oh yeah, you're completely fine.
That's scary.
Oh
Tess!
yes. Oh my gosh. You find Tess. She is on the ground over here.
Ping me.
You just barely see through the fog.
Oh shit. Thank you. Runs.
Tess?
She looks incredibly injured.
How's that even possible?
She looks like she's kind of fading away as a ghost.
Oh, no.
He starts disturbing the dirt.
What was that?
That's... Well, I tried to do it again, but I don't know.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
I'm sorry.
And
How do I carry a ghost to a hospital?
she lifts her arms and kind of clings onto you.
He very much lets her.
And hold on.
Yay.
Let me see if I can do this. We go back in time to see what happened.
Yay.
Uh-oh. In that moment with Pim and Tess, Pim blacked out, and for Tess, she stepped back, horrified of what she saw. She didn't see Pim, no. She saw the end. She saw destruction. And we will go to the next scene.
Looking around, what the fuck? What the hell? What the hell?
Yay. Fun adventure.
Bring you guys here and change the music.
I'm guessing she's like still hanging on.
Yeah, she's still hanging on. She looks like she's kind of fading a little bit, kind of passing through you sometimes and having to cling back on.
How do you embody, how do you embolden a ghost?
He's thinking, like, is there something I could do that would help? I'm not a healer. I'm not a anything. Thanks.
Wait, this is right up that necromancer's alley.
He is moving as fast as he can, but also checking every step of the way.
She does not look good.
All right. We are going to see if we can find Dr. Minnow.
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Minnow?
Yes.
Give me a wisdom roll.
Yay. Any modifier on that?
I'll say +3.
Okay. That's a total of 5.
Thank God.
Partial. You do remember that Minnow says that she stays in the Grey Crown district
Shit.
during the nights.
Right. Oh God. Is there a... Is there a graveyard?
There is.
He's like, would I desecrate a corpse for a ghost I just met if it would save her life? Unlife? Yes. He's going to do his darndest to just find... Yeah, maybe there's a ghost that knows ghost first aid. He's going to the graveyard.
Okay. I did not expect you to go to the graveyard, but...
He's a little stupid.
No.
He is perhaps one of the worst people to be put in a situation.
Let me do this now. Oh, did I not? Oh, I put a camera here. Yep.
There's Bane and Boa. If they look like they're actively, like, grieving. Oh.
Both of them look like they're chilling.
Okay. I don't have to roll the D2 to see which one he goes to. He's going to recognize that Boa has some form of magic. This is probably something supernatural. Doesn't really know the other person. Boa is generally good. Hey, Boa!
Oh, hi. She smiles and then sees a ghost on your shoulder. What? Huh? What is that?
Hey, this is Tess. Got a little exploded. Do you know ghost medicine?
She like looks around. I think I can help. Yes, I think I can help.
Really?
Yeah, let me see what I can do.
Kind of tries to swing the ghost around.
And Boa's just gonna go for a Hail Mary.
Let's go! We love luck! Big money.
Oh, there we go. You see Boa's like, oh gosh, oh no. She like waves her staff around Tess, and you see Tess start to solidify.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, I think it worked. What I did was I just pushed a bunch of mana into her. I'm not sure if it's going to help or if it's just
Temporary?
temporary, but
Right.
she looks okay.
Okay.
Pim thinks.
I think it would be a very bad idea if I ever did that.
Oh, yeah, probably. I don't know what your mana type is, so.
Hmm.
Pim like, do I tell Boa this? Do I tell anyone this?
First of all, Tess, I am so sorry.
Tess is. Tess doesn't say anything for a while and just. I want to go home.
You can go home. Thank you.
Turns to Boa.
Thank you very, very much. You have been very kind.
No problem. Well, if you need any of my help, you know where to find me.
Right.
Looks at the grave.
Apologies for disturbing you here.
Oh, no, don't worry. I wasn't doing anything. I was just cleaning up these graves.
There's a small piece inside of Pim, just like the worst part of him, that is just like, oh, you're such a goody two shoes.
Right. I'll probably see you on my way to Pilates tomorrow morning.
Good luck. That stuff looks super hard.
It is.
I'm guessing Tess is still like wrapped around him.
Yeah.
Pauses, briefly makes eye contact, perhaps with this person, waves, and then leaves.
He like barely notices you and does like an awkward wave and then look behind him like, was he waving to me? Like, oh,
Yeah.
you're not a monster, are you?
I don't think so.
she stays silent for a moment before speaking again. What I saw back there was a monster.
We can talk more at home. Sorry. But you're right.
Wait, I think you're a good person.
I do my best to be as polite as I can to anyone I meet.
I still want to get to see the fire.
I'll master it one day. I promise.
Yeah.
Just maybe in the future, I'll try to practice alone. Yay! I'm back with a ghost, you guys.
Ghost moment.
Ghost moment.
Hold on. What's going on here?
What do you mean?
Why was Calorie on the chair?
It's Calorie's turn.
We gotta wait for...
Emily's name is written on the chair, though. Oh, but we did put
Yeah.
Emily. Wait, shit, we did put Emily on the chair.
Emily wasn't conscious, it doesn't count!
This is a debate they've definitely had before.
That'd be the same
If you fall asleep on the chair, you can get longer time.
No, if you take a person who's currently asleep, put them on the chair, they don't get the usage of the chair. Come on.
Well, where you were sleeping before is currently occupied by a potato. We do have a fourth bed.
That's fine. I don't need a bed to sleep.
If you say so.
Calorie, I'm starting to get worried. I was earlier, and then I stopped being worried, and now I'm starting to be worried again.
Do you think they can hear him talking outside? He's just talking at normal volume.
24 meters through a wall?
There's a window
Wait, is
there.
there 2 meters? This is 5 meters tiny? What is this map?
I'll sleep on the roof.
That sounds much more comfortable. Right.
This is a 4-meter long bed, what the hell?
Maybe you should also meet, my friends are also staying here.
Wait, you have other friends?
Yes.
Smiles.
Wow. You know a lot of people.
These are perhaps some of my longest friends. Longest held friends. How do you describe that? Oldest friends.
You hear him talking
Oh, hell.
as the door unlocks and he walks in.
Hold on, gotta... Oh, fuck. Turn?
Hey!
Hello.
Good evening, Pim.
Good evening. I planted the potato.
Calorie, I believe I may be hallucinating.
Wait, Caleb, are you muted?
I was muted.
I think that's the potato.
That would make sense. Welcome home, Pim. Where did you head off to?
So I wanted to practice. Emlyn was helping me with my magic, and
We went on a very big
Oh
walk.
God!
Oh, this is Tess. She was sleeping in the dirt.
Okay, I'm not having both visual and auditory hallucinations.
Hi, I was sleeping in your front yard.
Yeah.
Tiny, is this person's feet on the ground?
No. They float like cartoon style with their like feet up.
To what do we owe the honor?
Honor?
I'm assuming you're a guest of some variety.
Oh. You're right. Okay, so there's a few rules. Do you see the list there
Rules.
over by the table? If you want to sit in the chair, and yes, floating does count as sitting in the chair, you're going to have to write your name.
Oh, okay. She writes her name. It's like scratched in the Find My Pages font. Like absolutely horrifying.
Tiny, do gods in this universe have like an aura to them?
An aura?
Second question, are ghosts like a normal occurrence?
No, ghosts are not normal.
Cool. Making the assumption
Well,
this
they
is
are
a
considered
god.
undead, actually.
Yeah, considered undead. They're not normal.
Yeah, they're not normal.
Sleeping in a front. I'm assuming this is a god first and foremost. They're the other thing I've seen float around.
Well, in the most technical sense, ghosts and undead are immortal, so they do have access to the magic innately.
Uh-huh.
But they're not considered gods.
Yeah, I
But,
don't.
you know, in this city, they do get the license.
This creature walked in, floating. Ghosts. Why is there a? Gods are more likely than ghosts.
Yes, that is actually true.
There is a god in my house. Him.
Mm-hmm.
To do gods have like is there a way one should talk to a god?
Like you talk to a noble.
Oh, I do not have
That's hilarious.
Can I have would litigator help me?
Yeah, sure. I'll take -2.
This procedure.
That's pretty good. That's cool. Success?
Yeah, you know proper etiquette around a god.
What's a proper greeting for a god?
Basically how you'd address like a noble.
Tiny, you're not helping me here.
Like, what are you looking for specifically? Like saying how
Am
to
I
say
supposed to
hi?
bow? Is there like a series of like introductions I must do?
Yeah, basically you'd have to introduce yourself. You know, slight bow, introduce yourself, unless they are unless they're gods part and also part of the government. That would be a bigger bow. Good introductions.
Sparrow will assume this is a minor god if they're sleeping on the fucking front porch of the old district. Sparrow does a slight bow. Well, welcome to our abode. I am Sparrow. Sparrow Arbor. It is a pleasure to have you in our home.
You don't need to bow.
Sparrow's very polite.
I'm more like the rest of you guys.
you will be okay. Interesting. Might I ask why you've chosen this particular establishment, if it would not be uncouth of me?
Like, why I chose to sleep here?
Well, why you chose? Yes.
I didn't really choose. I was just in here already.
Ah,
Yeah.
we took your house. I see. Well, if you would request us to vacate the premises as soon as possible, we were not under the impression that there was a active occupant.
Nah, I don't think it's my house.
That contradicts your mentioning.
You look so tense. Loosen up. She puts her hands on your shoulders. You don't feel them at all.
Yeah.
Are gods incorporeal?
Looks at Volm.
Yes, they can be.
They can be, but like most of them aren't.
I've met Vol's
Volm's
Me
an
thinking-
exception.
Volm might not be. Volm's a bum, like whoever this person might be.
Yo,
Oh,
boy.
Volm is a bum.
I was going to say it's hilarious these questions are coming now when Volm is verifiably a god and someone.
Less respect for my man. What the hell?
I've talked to Volm. I know Volm's game. I've seen Volm's followers.
But yeah, Tess, Sparrow, come on, how about you introduce yourself?
Hold on.
I'm Gallery.
Hi, Gallery. I'm Tess.
It's great to meet you.
Yeah, it's good to meet you too. I didn't know Pim had so many friends.
I didn't know potatoes had souls.
What? Oh no, I'm not a potato.
You're not the potato?
No.
Not anymore.
Just fucking get
When Pim
elbowed.
was when
Oh,
Pim
I'm
was
gonna-
looking around, he woke me up when he was trying to plant a potato.
Why'd you elbow me, Sparrow?
I believe we are in the presence of another god.
Oh.
Blinks.
What do you want? Someone already offered you the bunk.
Why do you guys keep asking if I want things?
Well, you're like a guest in our house. So I think that's what you're supposed to do.
No, just treat me like you treat a friend.
Okay.
I was going to suggest seeing if you could use your cool powers to get water out of the well.
Cool
But-
powers. God.
Yeah. It's over.
Oh,
It's
I
over.
can get water out of the well. How much do you want? I can get you some.
Oh, I was going to say, maybe you shouldn't push yourself after, you know,
Oh, right. Yeah.
yeah. But we can tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Is this what you used to eat? She flies over.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a regular implement used in cooking in this establishment.
Sparrow's
it's been
usually
a-
the one that cooks.
It's been a while since I ate something.
If you are here whenever we are having a meal, I will make it my utmost. I'll perform to the best of my ability to cook something to be around your caliber.
No. I remember eating stuff like bread and like smoked sausages. Got anything like that?
Ooh, we had
We-
some today.
Yes, we had some at a inn not too far from here.
No, but weirdly, I don't feel too hungry today.
But if you don't have lungs, then do you have a stomach? Or is it more about the gesture?
I don't know. Can I get hungry? She, like, stares into the fire.
Careful.
Oh, right. I don't want to get burned.
Right.
Does Pim seem to know more about this god than they do?
No, Pim is just insane, but it's not like that could ever be communicated.
I'm glad Pim found a god.
They were very adamant about not getting a contract. I'm not sure what changed their mind. Hold on. Was there a god buried in our front yard?
I think so. Underneath the potato now.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah. I might go walk with Volm.
I mean, you have to get your finger munched.
Oh yeah, I have to go do that.
Hopefully they don't have any issues with Volm. Considering that they're...
I'll go do my things outside as to not cause a problem first thing of them getting here. I'll catch you.
What about idea?
Oh.
What if Volm surrounds you in shadow while they perform the rite? That way it wouldn't be visible.
Well, wouldn't that be equally as disturbing to our guest?
You could also hide under the covers.
Oh, you're right.
If you think about it, it's all shadows under there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I stopped thinking about it for a moment. There's a god in our house.
Oh yeah, Volm's here.
Well, I am aware of Volm and their eccentricities.
Oh right, the other one.
This is an unknown entity.
It's Tess.
I trust you'll figure it out.
I will.
Oh good, because I have no chance of doing that.
Hillary's gonna grab the blanket and crawl under the bed.
We didn't even do an evening action. Are you going to bed in the evening and waking up at night?
You can do
No,
that.
she's just going under there to do the thing.
You see Volm come out. What are we just doing it under the sheets?
Do you want me to go outside?
So little space.
Well, there's someone in the house who we think's another god.
But another god. Hold on, let me see. He peeks his head over the sheets. You just see like a little tendril peek over and like look at the. What god?
The one over by the fire.
I only see an undead and your friend.
And undead is that.
Well, that is a ghost. Terrible things. They cling on to the world unless you can make them pass on.
What? Why are they still here?
Oh, by the looks of it, it looks like they have some unfinished business. It takes a lot of will to live on after your death. If you particularly don't want to die, you can come as a ghost with a vengeance. Quite an annoyance if you are trying to get rid of a troublesome mortal.
I take it you don't like ghosts.
I'm not too fond of them. This one doesn't have a shadow, so I can't be too angry at them.
Well, I don't want to disturb them either way. So the thing happens here or I go outside.
Oh, fine. Just scooch over to the left a little bit.
There is no room to the left.
Dude. Okay, fine.
It is all wall.
Well then, let me see how well I can do this.
Let's go.
Full need to roll.
This is beautiful.
Tiny question.
What?
Can I perform magic?
Can you perform magic?
Can I cast luck magic?
Aren't
You can do influence.
Can I influence?
you can try.
What's the put +1 back?
The most normal house in the world. Sparrow's like, how do I deal with this godly entity in my house? Meanwhile, the godly entity is performing botched surgery in the corner.
I have a bad
So you just need to get a full success to make him get to a full success.
What's the roll, Tiny?
And it would just be minus. This is some botched ass surgery. This would be like -10.
-10. What's my other
What's
what
the
are my
influence
skills?
roll?
You can
In
put
that?
some mana into it.
Oh, when does mana come back?
It comes back when you take a rest.
I'm gonna put in.
And you do have a mana limit. It's. You
What's the
should see. You should see. You should say above your mana.
Mana
magic
limit
save.
10. I want to put in 10 to make this a
Okay.
blank roll.
You'll. So for each square, it's 1 mana.
Wait, so 1 square?
Yeah,
Or do you
for
mean
each-
I'd have to
for
get
distance.
close to them?
Yeah, you'd have to get closer.
Can I reasonably think to do that?
Think about your belief in vulnerability and think how realistically
You
I
do know,
trust
you
Vol.
know the sur-
I
you know
trusted him.
surgery is in process.
Surgery's in I did say I trusted his current ability. If Calorie ever yelps, I will go over there, but I think at that point it might be too late.
So with a partial, obviously this is not the ideal spot for surgery. There is not much
What?
space for Vom to move around in the sheets. And so he makes his cut, but it stings. Like it stings not in the way of horrible excruciating pain, but it stings in the way of like you got a cut and someone poured like rubbing alcohol on it.
Ow.
Hmm.
So it stings that way.
Reaches the back of your nose. Kind of sting.
And when you look back down, well, you're still in the sheets, but when you get out of the sheets, you see like a shadowy finger wrapped in white cloth.
Oh, okay. Alright, that definitely did not hurt as much as the first thing.
Yes, there was not too much room to do the surgery. By the way, this binding cloth is very expensive. Please do not remove it.
What's it do?
It prevents the shadow from leaking out and becoming useless.
Okay.
In essence, it holds the core of the shadow and allows the rest of it to poke out from behind the bandages when you need it.
And so, if you took my arm, there'd be like a bigger version of this on my arm.
Yes.
Okay.
It would be... I suppose I can tell you, you look responsible. Removing the bandage would destroy the limb, but you get a powerful burst of strength in that 1 second.
Okay. And there'd be no getting it back.
Yes, the shadow limb nor the regular.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'll make sure not to take it off.
And it can only be removed by you, so don't worry about some child running by and untangling your bandages and you exploding or something.
Okay. Boom, are you, like, hungry all the time?
Yes, I'm hungry all the time. I'm known as a devourer for a reason.
That doesn't sound great.
It's not a painful existence. It's simply my existence.
Is that an existence you like?
Quite honestly, yes. Every time I devour a shadow, I feel true happiness.
Okay.
Just gonna like poke like the bed with the finger to make sure it does affect the physical world.
It does affect.
I can like feel
Like
things.
when the bandage like hits the bed, it like you could feel it.
Okay. I poke Volm.
Now, what do you want?
I'm trying to see what you feel like.
Vom feels like he feels very light. Like a piece of like the lightest piece of cloth you've ever felt.
You're kind of like a sheet.
I wouldn't explain it like that. I'm like a soft shadow.
Well, I've never felt a shadow before.
Well, that's what I feel like.
Well, I have a frame of reference for that, so it's like a sheet to me.
You and your logic. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Then she'd hop out. And show Sparrow the finger.
How does it look?
Yeah, it looks good.
It appears that was a success.
Yeah, it kind of stung, but it wasn't bad.
Well, that's
So-
good.
Fuck.
I
Sorry.
believe you should have looked to the left first.
Yeah.
You have to do that before you stop smiling.
That's how it works for some
Well,
people.
also, Volm says that's not a god.
That's not a god. Oh, thank.
You can think. You should have looked to the other side.
Oh, you're right. I forgot I'm a right-facing token by default.
You can thank Volm.
I can. Oh. It is appreciated.
Yes, of course. I'm great. I'm great.
I love him.
That's
These
something
two.
called-
Go ahead.
No, you.
You can say.
That's something called a ghost.
That's more rare than a god.
Yeah.
Why is there a ghost? I mean, it makes.
You've
That
known
would
Pim for
explain
years.
the patch. Also explain why I was disturbed when Pim was facing the. Is Pim hearing any of this?
These two idiots have been looking at the fire silently, just like. You know that thing you and your
Tess has
friend
been
do?
basically talking to you.
Pim has been smiling and nodding and focusing entirely on Tess.
So the possibility of that being a burial site was indeed correct, it seems.
I guess so.
That would explain why they said my house prior, as this may have been their house at some point.
Volm says they've likely got unfinished business.
Hopefully it doesn't have anything with removing the people in their house.
Yeah, I hope not too.
I kind of like this place.
Well, the easiest way to know what business a ghost needs done is to simply ask them.
Oh yeah. We can talk to them.
I feel like Pim would have asked that already.
Does Pim know it's a
You
ghost?
would think.
I feel like we can only assume that Pim has to know it's a ghost. Pim doesn't seem to be treating it with any reverence. That would make sense of why that was the case.
Let's ask him tomorrow. That might be a touchy subject.
It could be.
They seem real happy right now, so
I mean, we still have some things to do tonight.
we do.
I mean, it's not nighttime, it's still evening. I haven't done anything. Although I'm not sure I want to travel at the moment.
No,
Oh, really?
are you scared of a little excursion in the city?
I have seen one of the Void Sisters.
Oh wow,
I
damn,
haven't
never mind.
I'm aware of that, which goes bump in the night.
All right, I was gonna ask Vol.
Yes.
You mind if I go walking with you?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Well, I suppose if you're going as well, I might as well follow along with you. I wouldn't be alone in that case.
I'm gonna go ahead and get some sleep then.
Oh yes, since we're going to be doing it tonight. I wonder if there's
Yeah.
anything... I wonder what all there is to do at night. Suppose I can just follow you and find out. Would that be alright, Volm?
Yes, I am completely fine with a nightly excursion with a couple of allies, if I can call you that.
Hold on.
I will allow you in this instance.
Kellery's looking up at you with big old eyes. He seems pleased.
I much prefer the nighttime as I can move around more freely.
Pim,
Oh, yeah?
Calorie has decided they wish to navigate around the city with motions over to their shadow with Volm this night. I have elected to walk alongside them to make sure nothing occurs. So we are both likely going to be getting our shut-eye now and waking up a little bit early.
Okay.
If you would be wanting to join us,
Tiny
or
can
if
I
you would
join
rather...
Uh, Tiny, can I join them? Or
Yeah, you can join them.
Yay! That sounds lovely. Can Tess come?
Yes,
Tess waves.
the ghost can join us. The ghost named Tess. Tess the ghost.
Why are you saying it like that?
It's a little weird, yeah.
We can discuss this at another time. I have some questions for you later tonight.
But we can get rest now.
Of course.
So you, Tess,
not-
you're going to be taking the top bunk above Sparrow.
Oh, okay.
And I'll be down here.
There we go.
Ellery takes the top bunk since she's got her shadow.
I don't believe I've ever seen the true knights in the town.
Yeah, it sounds really unsafe.
Yes, hopefully.
You see Tess sits at the edge of the bed with her feet kicking.
Going to have to ignore that.
You just see some transparent feet, like just kicking back and forth. Into the
Bro, they got the fucking...
Shut up. And like that, it becomes nighttime.
Yay.
Let me change the nighttime music to this.
Pim definitely warned Tess that attempting to take the glasses is a strenuous thing. It's something he's been training at for years.
You get woken up, Pim, by Shallery and Test.
Oh, good morning. Night. Good night.
Yes, it is time for the nightly incursion. Yeah, this shadow person said that it's time to wake up.
Did you rest well, Tess?
I wasn't able to fall asleep. I didn't feel tired for some reason.
You don't feel tired? Huh.
Ignoring the ghost, he goes up to wake up Calorie.
Whoa, it's me. All right, it's you.
Yes, it's time to begin the plan.
I didn't know there was a plan.
There's always a plan. You see Shallory shake Sparrow awake.
Creak. I have awoken.
Now, onward. Follow me.
I'm still not entirely used to hearing that voice come out of Calorie's mouth.
So that's Volm. That's a god contracted with Calorie. First impressions aren't the best,
He
but
seems nice.
yeah, seems nice, right? At least funny.
Please tell. I hope Volm's out of earshot.
I hope Holmes in earshot.
Alright, someone roll me the random event. D10.
I'll roll it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, hold on, I haven't rolled yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is your excursion.
Yeah.
Let's see. The 2.
Yeah, well, that's fitting.
Is
Oh,
this the
dear.
one that replaced?
You haven't gotten a 2 yet.
Okay, that was a 1 that I got.
I thought it was a
Yeah.
4 that you got.
No, the
Who got the 4?
one was the Void Sister.
Oh. So we've never seen this one before. Yippee.
Nope. I mean, the Void Sister got replaced on the 1 spot, so now it's
Yeah.
something even worse. Kind of getting this combat ready.
Oh, and Calorie! Tess used Tess's cool powers to like unsalt the ground. It was pretty cool.
There was salt there.
Yeah. So I'm glad I checked it before I planted anything.
Did you save it?
It should
Well, it
still
would have been
be-
dirty.
Yeah.
It's still salt.
I suppose if that were the case, we could place the salt in water, have it be completely soluble,
Right.
remove, strain it, and then when we evaporate the water later, we can get the salt back.
Yeah.
Although we would need at least 4 objects to perform this.
Won't get down from there. That's not safe.
From up here, you can see it all. He's just standing from this building. The nighttime, the best time of the day.
I never thought Volm would be so emotive.
He did say he's more able to move freely. Maybe it's expression as well.
Yes. So, Tess, I have a question for you.
Oh, sure.
If it would not be rude for me to ask, what exactly is binding you to this plane of existence?
I don't know. She scratches her head.
Sparrow blinks. Alright, Volm, it didn't work. Well, that's interesting. From my knowledge on ghosts, most are held to this plane by some want, some need they must do before they pass. To have a ghost that does not have one is likely unprecedented.
Well, you don't remember a lot, right?
Yeah, I don't remember a lot. I know my name. I know I love bread.
So, the
This place feels vaguely familiar. The old district doesn't seem weird to me.
Even without the current will to go on, your body itself may remember it, which keeps you semi-corporeal. Interesting.
Speaking of, I guess we still need to find it, right?
Find what?
Your body.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, when I poked my head into the ground, I didn't see any bones or a coffin or anything. I didn't see my body down there.
Perhaps... One would expect if the body itself was moved that the spirit would travel with it.
Well, there was some kind of, like, circle thing that keeps spirits in place. So,
And yet it would have to disturb the circle in order to remove the body.
that is true.
One cannot place a barrier around something with no door and still expect to remove that which lies inside.
One thing to note, Pim, is that you didn't notice the salt circle because it was like just below the dirt surface.
Like it had been that long.
No, it felt like someone made a salt circle, then put dirt over it to make sure it wouldn't get disturbed.
You fool, that's the perfect mystery.
Huh. Well, I mean, there was dirt over it, so it's not like I could see the salt circle very well.
Yet it's still... I'm assuming since you've pretty much confirmed that you did disturb it, that it would have still been blocking in the tests here.
Yeah.
I've sort of realized something.
Yeah?
I don't think standing in the middle of a crossway in the dead of night is a great idea.
Oh!
And as you say that...
Let's go.
You see some figures step up. Yeah,
The goons!
The goons!
you thought right, buddy. So, what are you doing in our streets?
We are currently accompanying Volm on a walk.
And you see Vom hop down. Yes, the great Vom. He smiles. Oh yeah, Vom, what's up, man? Ah, you. He stares at this. He stares at this guy and backs up.
Volm, what's happening?
They are allies of Angler.
Are you contractually obligated to not harm them?
Yes, I'm contractually obligated to not harm Angler's allies.
Volm, I say this in the nicest way possible. You maybe want to start consulting a lawyer.
So, I'm feeling kind of generous today. How about, 1 silver a person and you guys can go on your merry way? You know, excluding the, undead and the, he points at Vom.
Pim looks at the two others. The look in his singular eye is, I want to beat the shit out of this man.
What? Why wasn't I counted? I want to be extorted too.
But you don't have anything to extort.
Yeah, but it's the thought that counts, right?
Tess, by any chance, do you have... No, it would be unwise to create any enemies.
And this is the
Yeah.
this is the rolled on the table and got the get mugged by the goons.
Yo.
I'm ready to start fights. I'm ready to cause problems. I don't like these guys. We already don't like these guys. They're fucking with Clyde. He does not know how to fight.
Not yet. We're
Not
almost
yet. We're learning.
Not finished enough Pilates courses.
Yeah.
there. 1 silver? Do I even have a fucking silver?
I gave you 2 silver last session.
Did I... No, I only bought the bread, which was not a silver.
Yeah.
Actually, where the fuck is my money?
Have you been
Oh, I
keeping
didn't save it, did I?
track?
I put it in last time, but I don't think I saved it to my
The save
inventory.
button.
I did not hit the save button.
That's how they get you.
Fuck.
I currently have 5 copper and 1 silver.
I'm probably... let me go look at the bread price. 'Cause that's what I would have spent my money on.
Yeah.
Oh. You see Tess, like, it looks like she has an idea and she goes over to whisper to you, Pim.
Yeah.
1 silver, 6 copper. Okay.
I have an idea.
And that is?
So, I remember one thing that you can do in the old district.
Yes.
You gotta follow my lead, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna pay you the money. Not you. We know you're broke. But regardless, they are gonna pay you the money. But did you know about that guy over there? Hold on. See, two of them turn around.
No, tiny.
Yep.
That's 1 square away.
Yes, that is.
Tiny, I'm spending 9 mana on this.
Okay, make a roll. Make a casting roll.
Alright, so that's
Magic
just an
and then-
attack roll?
No, click magic, and then there should be
Casting roll?
Yep.
GM modifiers?
GM modifiers, no GM modifiers, but the mana you're gonna put 9, which
Mhm.
adds to the roll.
10 personal.
In this case, it will bring it up.
Let's go.
And they all turn around. What? Who the hell is? And then you see she starts bolting, running in the other direction.
I'm so glad that I have a good dex score. We gotta get out of here.
The one thing you learn in the old district is to run the fuck away.
If Volm hadn't started running, Calories would still have been standing there.
And let me bring you guys
Yeah,
to
yeah.
another
Here,
map.
make it
We're
easy.
so fucked.
Gotta lose him, me anyways. Or wherever Tess runs. That's where Pim's going.
You guys run.
Yeah!
Hey, give me the
Yes,
spooky
please.
music. The spooky music. You guys run and find something a little interesting.
I don't like that.
Do remember there's a yeah.
That's what we find.
You find
wow.
some sort of black hole in the middle of where some houses used to be.
Tell me, can I roll history?
You don't need to. This wasn't here before. You've walked by the street.
Pim, you're moving the
The camera, sorry, yeah.
yes.
I'll throw it in the black hole, it's fine. That wasn't there.
Turns to the rest of them. That wasn't there before, right?
You are correct. I do not recall a feature Such as this in the old district?
Yeah, they never expect us to hide in there.
No.
Now hold on just 1 second. Let me change the music. There is nothing to fear about the void circle in the sky. That is a product of Emmeline's power.
What?
Sorry, blinking right now, but I don't have a closed eye icon.
Not yet.
On my excursion to see what Emmeline was up to, I saw her use this ability, exploded with such power, and caused that.
Tiny quick question.
Yep.
This is like something that would get the fucking, what's the name?
Inquisitor.
The Inquisitors on your ass?
Yes.
I see. I would not have liked to know that information considering my soon-to-be excursion with the Inquisitors.
Don't worry. This is no issue. A simple hole in the fabric of reality.
I think that's a large issue.
That.
I think
Yes,
even if it was smaller, it'd be quite a large issue. There were houses there, Voln.
I'm considering a rip in the fabric of reality. Something a bit smaller than, per se, a house fire.
That's nothing we cannot fix. This is the main reason I went on this incursion.
Is that we singular or we royal?
Us as a team.
Pray tell, what do you think that I or my compatriots will be able to do about a gaping hole in reality?
Well, it is simple, I believe. The young Pym can close something like this.
Huh? Huh? What? No, I think I do the opposite of this. I think I would make a second one.
No, I believe that you can fix this situation.
Looks at it. Looks at Tez. Looks at them.
What do you know about Pym's abilities?
I've been hearing conversations.
So you were listening. I kept trying to insult you subtly.
I have a hypothesis.
And
you would not wish to share that with the class?
It would be much more impactful if you'd see the result before the question.
Yet I believe it would be more safe if we were all knowing what we were getting into.
There should be no issue. Pym should not be hurt in any way. I don't believe his power can ever hurt him. He's just floating around with him like a snake.
True, but they
Points to all three of them.
should not be nearby.
If Volm says it's okay, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I would still want to know all of the information before making a rational decision.
Pym, when you try using your magic, attempt to the best of your ability to... He looks at the black hole. Make it bigger.
Make it bigger?
Yes.
Why would that help?
Well, do you trust me, Pym?
Honestly?
Looks at Calorie.
Unfortunately for me, I do. You seem to know things about things.
Yes, I have approximate knowledge of many things.
Looks at Tess.
If it would make you more comfortable to, yeah. One
One
That makes
moment.
sense.
Over here.
Does
Yeah.
anybody have a piece of paper?
I have Walt's picture.
Hmm.
We have the other guy's picture.
That too.
Shallory,
Dr.
can I have a
Hughes, yeah?
piece of shadow paper?
Shadow paper? What do you think I am? A machine that prints? Of course, yeah. Here's a piece of shadow paper.
Considering you're going to be the one I'm having sign this, I would like to draft up a quick little liability waiver document stating that any injury that comes as a side effect of what Shallory is requesting Pim to do, that Volm will, in the best of their ability, do to assist in the recovery. That Volm and Volm and their followers. Is that something I could attempt to draft up, Tiny?
Yeah, you can draft up something quick like that.
I know that this will likely, if someone is injured, bring in them,
Yeah.
but it's better than nothing. I don't want my friend getting hurt due to a request from a god that isn't their patron and no consequences be had due to it.
Yeah.
Should I roll litigator?
Yes.
Any
Since you're doing
modifier?
it quick, just -2.
-2. Skill level.
I love this game. I love how much litigation has happened.
You write something quick, you don't get all of your bases.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he could probably find a way to slip out of this if
Mhm.
he looked hard enough.
That's Volm we're talking about. Well,
Yeah.
I've seen the things this guy signs. I'm not letting him get out of signing that one contract, man. That thing sounds like it's awful. Why did you do that? I present it to Volm.
Yes, I'll sign the waiver.
Thank you.
Hey, Tiny.
Yep.
What's it smell like to have a hole in reality?
Honestly, you don't smell anything when you try to sniff through it.
Huh. Funky. Hmm.
All right.
Looks at Sparrow and Calorie. Looks at Shallory.
Is that like enough of a distance away for them to be all right?
That should be fine.
Make it bigger. Make it bigger. I'll try to fire it bigger, I guess.
Pim's going to listen.
All right.
What do I do for this?
When you listen, give me your wisdom -5 again.
Yay! We love it. Do.
Tiny. I still got magic. I still
Yeah,
got.
it's okay, actually.
Oh.
Yay!
So,
I don't like the bad music
you
coming back.
listen to the voices, and you feel yourself almost become lost. You hear their voices. They tell you to destroy. And you reach a hand out towards the black hole in the distance, and a wave of purple energy blasts from your hands And the black hole, when you open your eyes, the black hole is gone.
It worked?
Yes, just as planned. You see Shelly say, smiling.
Well, if it means Emlyn will be in less trouble.
Ellery comes over and Ellery comes over and hugs Pim.
Did anything weird happen to Pim physically during that?
Prim looked like he was in a trance. He did not look like he was conscious, or at least it didn't look like it was Pim doing that.
You did it.
I don't like that power.
I will need to see further usages of it before I make any concrete judgments.
Now for the hypothesis.
Right.
You see, I believe that your powers are simply the opposite of what you intend to do.
Blinks.
You wish to help, and your powers seem to only hurt.
Huh.
So, to make the void sphere bigger, in fact, you got rid of it entirely.
But being aware of the fact that it's doing the opposite, is it possible to trick it when conscious of its effect?
You see Shallow shrug. I'm not quite sure. It was a complete random guess, by the way.
It would also explain why. That would sort of explain why it worked specifically in the conditions you did not tell Pim why it would work.
Right. I would have overthought it. I regrettably must say
that I am great, powerful, handsome, and smart. Yes, thank you.
I cannot speak on the veracity of handsome.
Right now you're
You
cute
are
because you look like Calorie.
Yes, we share a form, so my Calorie's good looks is my good looks.
Right.
I'm guessing at this point Pim feels fucking exhausted.
Oh, actually,
Listen
they
to the
slept before
voices.
this. The voices.
I don't know. That power didn't. Has kind of speaking up.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked out, but I don't think that's why it worked.
Yeah, I tried to make my arm catch on fire and it exploded instead, and I don't think explosions are the opposite of fire?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It might be something else.
It sounded like destruction.
Sure. Yet it worked now, so it's at least... It's not the whole effect, but it has some prudent... The experiment did not fail. It does not mean that it's the actual answer, but it does mean that it's a portion.
It means I am the closest to the answer.
Burn it down. Destroy it. That's what they keep saying.
Who keeps saying?
Oh, the voices.
Oh.
You know, the voices.
Yeah.
Okay, new information is being given at this exact moment.
What?
Ghosts and voices today.
Wait,
Okay.
what do you... What? Huh?
I don't have this expression for Pim.
Pim, question.
Yeah.
Do you believe that we all hear voices?
Well, yeah.
I must regrettably inform you that no.
Blinks.
I, at least personally, do not hear voices, even when using my magic.
I hear Volm.
Yes, that's because we are leaked. But I am now curious of something else. I might understand the nature of your being.
I'm human. I'm just a regular mortal guy.
Okay, now you're being suspicious about it.
I've always been me.
Sweats. Sweats.
Yeah,
Capable of magic. You're capable of magic, which would usually indicate that you would have a pact with something, or you're undead. I do believe you are quite alive, considering other facts about your personage. You've never mentioned having a pact before.
Yeah, where'd you get your magic?
Blinks.
Oh. Oh no. It
And the
was
fact that
I
a
the
long
fact that you're
time
also
ago.
the fact that you're also specifically bringing up that you are mortal in rather specific. Tiny, how difficult would it be to put this together? Pim, how difficult would it be to put this together?
Pim is being full and genuine and honest when he says, I'm immortal! Because it's what he believes.
You do believe you're immortal. Okay.
Amortal.
Amortal.
Yes, amortal.
Amortal.
He is of full genuine belief that he's a normal person. Everybody's like this.
Now, Pim, there are only two situations where you should be hearing voices. One is that you are mad. The second is a frightening realization. Do you understand the reason why people pray to their gods?
Blinks.
Well, so they get
It clicks in Pim's mind. No. 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 No.
Pim, I believe that people are praying to you.
Uh-oh.
And that is where we'll end off.
Fuck.
Yay!
I might have to leave. I might have to cancel my contract.
Every time you kept saying like, "Oh yeah, there's two gods in that house."
I don't know how Volm didn't notice until now. That's weird.
Something funky's going on for sure.
I mean, something's definitely funky's going on.
Yay!
Oh man.
Thank you guys for coming out.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for watching.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for
Waning.
watching.